Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Okay. All right. Hello, hello. Why am I quiet? Ah, once I get talking, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna test out my model. I just had to reboot it. Give me 1 second. Oh, I left the side menu up. Oops. Oopsie doodle. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hi. Why don't I get stream notifications anymore? I'm not sure. I'll be honest, the notifications for Twitch are a little bit odd, I found, because even when I disable them, I still get them via email for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I'm still figuring that out. But yeah, my email gets like spammed by Twitch. Why is my head so far up? What is happening here? Okay, let me. All right, I'm running on like no sleep right now. I for no one else's fault but my own. I'm gonna make that. That better. Down, up. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, awesome. Hi, welcome. Um, yeah, the notifications are really weird. Same with YouTube. Um, people are not getting notified when I upload videos and stuff like that, and I feel like they're not reaching. Like I've noticed, like when I upload a new video, I notice it doesn't always reach people. Like people who are subscribed. But this newer clip um that I uploaded on Saturday, that seemed to reach people. What is happening with my eyes? I just got my model set up. Like everything was fine. And you should be. Feel like that'll be better. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. So yeah, not really sure what's going on with that. But yeah. I'm gonna grab a sip of my coffee. I'm so tired. Like unbelievably tired. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. I was just literally just going about my day. And then all of a sudden it was like 5 hours past my bedtime and I was like, oh, well that happened. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I just forgot that bedtime was a thing. Tired morning coffee. Yeah, always. um yeah, very sleepy. But yeah, there was no reason for me staying up. I just the day just kind of flew by and got away from me, I guess. Uh yeah. Um but I am pretty happy with how the new clip is going though. Because I noticed like views are kind of just taking a hit, which is like it's whatever. It's whatever, I guess. It only ever annoys me if I hear from you guys that you're not like seeing my videos when you should be, or not receiving notifications when you should be, like when you have them on. That's when it bothers me. And I feel like YouTube was having issues with that for a while. Um but yeah. Uh I did get a couple comments on the goose clip defending the honor of geese, and I'm just like, y'all don't understand. Those are the people that get their finger bit off at the local park. I'm telling you, they're the ones that are like, let's go feed the geese, and I'm just like, well, don't say I didn't warn you. I will do better. Yeah, you better. Shame on you. um. Oh. What was I gonna say? So I decided to have some fun with the comments, and originally I wanted to respond to those comments, like each one of them, with a goose fucked my wife. But then I remembered um I received my very first content guideline warning uh like a few days ago because I made a post. I decided I got it in my head. I was like, you know what? Most of my like most of the people who watch me don't even use Twitter that much. I don't even like Twitter that much. Um, and I'm really happy with the community posts, like using that feature. And I was like, why don't I just like take all of the brain rot that I put onto my Twitter and just like put a little bit of that onto my YouTube channel instead. YouTube did not like that. I I made a post, just a simple text post, just saying whoever invented ibuprofen needs to get their dick sucked. That was it. They didn't like it. They immediately took it down, gave me a warning. Um, yeah. So originally I wanted to say it to the geese defenders that a goose fucked my wife. I instead changed it to a goose honked my wife, just to keep things, family friendly, I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit annoying. That was funny though. I think so. It was just a joke. Um, I don't know. I think the whole like, because it's like they wanna keep things advertiser friendly, I guess, which I can understand. In order for the platform as well as the creators on that platform to continue doing what we're doing, we need to have some type of revenue coming in. Most of that comes from advertisers, I suppose. Well, not really. Not for the creators, really. Um, but like I get it. Um, and the advertisers, they try to keep everything family friendly because, think of the kids or think of the brand. I don't like the idea of like I don't think the like overly strictness is necessarily about like kids being on the platform. I do think part of it is though, and I think that's silly personally. I think I can kind of understand like the whole like brand reputation thing, but at the same time it's like it's just kind of annoying. Um but in terms of like kids being on the platform, it's like I'm not here to babysit your kids, man. That's something that's been at the like back of my mind past little bit as I've been getting more subscribers on YouTube. I have noticed I've been getting a few subscribers that are like very young. And I'm just like, look, like I'm not like my content isn't necessarily like terrible for kids to be watching, but I wouldn't recommend it personally. Um and like I'm not going to change anything about my content just because there happens to be kids here. Like I'm not the one who decided not to wear a condom. It's not my fucking kid. I don't even know that kid. Where are your parents? Like yeah, I'm not going to babysit your fucking kids. Um so like I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Um like I wouldn't say I'm the worst creator to watch if you're a kid, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like I don't know. Yeah, parents really need to pay a bit more attention to what their kids are doing online. It's quite frustrating. I feel like if they're around high school age, yeah, I would say like 16 and up would be safe. Um, but like I saw someone subscribe to me recently, and I think literally in their bio or their like account description, it literally said that they were 9 years old, and I was like, "You're where are your parents? What the fuck?" And it just it I feel like it puts me in a bit of an awkward position because it's like I'm still gonna keep doing what I'm doing and talking about what I talk about, but it's always gonna be in the back of my mind that some parent is like letting their kid watch that, you know? And like I said, like I'm not like the worst. I'm definitely I would say I'm that like I'm like a cross between a wine aunt and a vodka like a wine mom and a vodka aunt. Like somewhere in the middle with like a tiny sprinkle of the weed cousin. You know. Hi, welcome. Um but at the same time it's not like my content is the type of content that's like very obviously being advertised to children, you know? Like you know how some creators like you look at their channel and it's like you can very clearly tell that they have a very specific target audience in mind, and like some of that very clearly includes children, or like how do I explain this? Like maybe they're not intending to attract children to their channel, but just the way that they go about their brand and um everything regarding that, like you can just see like, oh yeah, this is definitely going to attract a lot of children. Like I don't do that really. Not really my thing. So like it's not like I'm going out of my way to make my channel something that would attract children here and then, exposing them to a bunch of like terrible shit. Um, like that's not what I'm doing. So at that point, like I've done my part. Anything beyond that is not my responsibility. Or uh, yeah. Um, or at least I don't feel is my responsibility. Fast talking alone is a children magnet. Yeah, I suppose. I think it's more of a visual thing. I think it's more like bright colors, a lot of flashiness, a lot of like loud noises, sound effects. Like if I was just sitting here like spamming a soundboard, being like LMAO and like screaming into my mic and like making like really like low tier trash jokes and shit. Um but me just sitting here and just like rambling. I don't think um I don't know. Like maybe the VTuber style might bring some kids in initially, but I feel like they're just gonna get bored and leave. Which is like again, like I'm not against minors being in the community. I just don't recommend it. I would say I'm definitely not PG-13, but I wouldn't say that I'm R-rated either. I'm somewhere kind of in the middle. I think that would be M. Is M rated the same as R rated, or is it or is M just like recommended for adults, basically? Um, but even still, I would say like 16 is I don't know. Um, I think not having a I'm about to rub a few people the wrong way. I think not having a Discord definitely helps ease my conscience a little bit. Um, I don't like the idea of taking what I refer to as a semi-private online space. I say it's semi-private because like Discord servers are technically public, but they're pretty hidden, all things considered. They're pretty sheltered. Um, I don't like the idea of taking a semi-private online space and inviting both minors and adults into that same space. Um, it really depends on the type of content, I guess, and the type of community. Um, but I think for the type of content that I make, or like most content creators, I personally don't think it's a good idea. Um, like, but in the like YouTube community or like on the Reddit, Twitter, whatever, it doesn't bother me as much. There's a lot less opportunity for abuse and for people to take advantage via those channels. So M is the R version of video. Sorry, I'm like falling asleep on my chair. Bringing Vine back on her stream deck. Oh my goodness. What is the point of a stream deck again? Stream deck? Or is there Steam Deck and then there's Stream Deck? Am I getting the two confused? What is a Stream Deck? It's like, isn't it like a manual version of, it's like this box that you can press buttons on or something? Twitch Deck, or how's it called? I know what you're referring to. Oh, I forget what it's called. Um, I know what you're referring to. I remember looking into it and being like, this is effectively useless for me. Um, because like everything you can do on one of those things, I'm pretty sure you can just set up directly on your PC. I'm just not really sure what's the difference between one of those things and just having everything on your PC. Um, maybe maybe some people just prefer having like a physical thing that they can use to like facilitate their streams, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I'm fucking I need more coffee. Okay. It has glowy buttons. See, that's the thing. I don't like that. Um, I'm very like not at all for the whole like RGB PC setup. Um, like you guys probably saw in like pictures that I've posted about my setup here. It's all very minimalist and simple. And like even my what's it called? My preamp, it has a glowing light and I don't like that. It's not flashing or anything, but it's bright and it's distracting. I'm very much like the least amount of distractions in my workspace, the better. I find RGB stuff, it's very distracting. Um, and it makes my space feel more cluttered, which makes me feel overwhelmed. Whereas having a mostly like white and like neutral tone minimalist workspace, I find it really helps keep my mind more clear. Like even having my phone here, I'm just kind of like, ugh, I don't like that. But it has notes on it. Anyways, um, but yeah, not a fan of RGB. It's too distracting. But that's just me personally and my ADHD ass. Everybody vibes under different aesthetics. Yeah, like I can definitely see people like, I don't know, like if having that extra dopamine helps them focus. Um, I guess like having that extra stimuli. For me, it's just overwhelming. But I also get overwhelmed easily in pretty much every sense. I wanted to ask about the setup pictures. Aren't they all taken down? Also, the posts where you introduced Nox. I took a lot of old posts down for security reasons. I've been dealing with a security and privacy issue for quite some time now. And at one point, I removed a lot of old posts, just until I could figure out what to what extent those security and privacy issues were reaching, essentially. Um, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, my setup is nice. Um, but it's mostly like surface level. My actual PC itself is basically a glorified laptop, unfortunately. Not a whole lot I can do about that other than just upgrade the whole thing. I've looked into various different options, and um, the only other option would be to either rent a GPU, which for security purposes is not an option, um, and or to get an external GPU, which is just a waste of money. They don't work nearly as well. So it's like what you get in exchange for what you pay for, the value is just not fantastic. It's just better to wait and then upgrade. Um, the only RGB I have is my CPU fans. I would rather not use RGB, but they're like 80% of fans. Oh, check out Amazon. Um, yeah, Amazon has some really good ones. That's where I got my fans. Um I have three. So I have two. And you can get various different kinds. You can get ones that hook up like internally in your PC, or you can get like USB ones, or you can get ones that plug into your wall. And they're not that expensive. Like I got I think like two for $30, I'm pretty sure. And then the third one I got for like $15. Um, and they work quite well. I like them. Two of them is being used for my PC, and one of them is being used for my router. Because my router gets really hot. I don't know why, but it gets very, very hot. So I placed it on top of a PC fan. It's a USB one. And that really helps. So it was getting concerningly hot, and apparently that's just a thing that they do. But I found uh, there was actually a notable difference in like the reliability of my internet since putting a fan under it. Yeah. So I would actually recommend, like if you do something that heavily relies on internet, um, go feel your router real quick. If it's super hot, you can get a nice cheap fan, from Amazon. And basically, what I've done is I have it flat, on like where it is in my home, and the fan is like pointing upwards, and then I just have the router placed on top of it, or the modem, whatever. I don't know. I get the two confused. I just have it placed on top. It really helps. Yeah. As for the privacy and security stuff, yeah, that's still going on. Um, it's not a whole lot I can do about it, so I just try not to talk about it too much because I don't want to give them more attention than they deserve. Um, yeah. Anywho, um, what else was I gonna mention? Oh, I looked into the merch store, not like the message issue, like when you place an order, um the option to leave a message wasn't showing up. So they made an update that I was not aware of. Maybe they notified me and I just didn't see it. I don't know. But they changed the checkout, the layout. They now have more options for customization. So you can customize it in a way where like the leave a message thing is like super. Maybe I can show you guys. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can just pull it up. Okay, hang on. Uh, do- I forgot I have to use. I use Firefox whenever I'm showing something on stream. Because I use Chrome primarily for personal stuff, which means that all of my passwords and shit are saved and whatever. Um, but oh, I changed this recently. Let me try a different way. Passkey? Do I have it? No. Oh, um, hang on. Okay. Um, yeah, Chrome has all like my personal shit on there. And it's all like saved. So like there's autofill and stuff. So I have Firefox on my PC as well, but I have it set up in a way that like automatically wipes everything. It doesn't save anything. Um, so I don't have to worry as much when I'm showing shit. But I am a little concerned because now I'm in my account and it looks weird as fuck. There we go. Okay. Check out. No, I done gone and confused myself. Okay, I don't understand what I'm doing. Check out. Right. Now, yeah, maybe I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna show you guys this stuff because, like, I'm inside my account and I'm seeing a lot of, like, dox bullshit. Um, sorry. But, basically, they changed the checkout options, so that there's more customizable options for your store. Now, the problem is that they changed the default to essentially like minimize that section. So like the messaging section. So it was still there, but it was very, very small and difficult to notice. And so luckily, like they still give the option to change it back. So it's fixed. It's there is the option now. Well, there always was, but it's more prominent as it was before. Um, if that makes sense. Fuck me. My brain's not working. Sorry. Regardless, I fixed it. TLDR, I fixed the problem. Messaging is now a thing. When you place an order. So, buy again to ship post in your mailbox. I mean, if you want. Um, but I like all of your guys' messages. I really like when you guys leave messages. It makes me very happy. And I don't know if this is weird, but sometimes when I'm having like a shitty day, I'll like go back and read some of those messages because they're very sweet. So even if you're like shitting up my messages, like it's fine. um, what were you guys chatting about while I was having a moment? I don't think you should be using Chrome when you already have problems with your setup. So I flip between Chrome and Firefox, depending on what I'm doing. So, like for example, Canva doesn't work super well in Chrome. The issue is that Chrome, like I use Google Workspace a lot on both like my PC as well as my phone. I rely on like various different Google Workspace stuff. And like it's what I'm used to. So, um it's really not a huge deal. I can do most things on Chrome. Um it's just stuff that's more hardware intensive. I'll usually just switch to Firefox. Like if I'm streaming, like if I want to play cool math games or something, um I'll switch to Firefox. And it's fine. It's really no sweat off my back. Um but yeah, time to buy 10 magnets just to ship post straight to you. Hey, I mean, it's like a double ship post because if you buy a bunch of Eggmares, you can ship post in my mailbox, but you can also ship post your friends and family by just placing eggs randomly around their house. Um, that's why I wanted to make that because I was like, it'd be so funny if I just like went over if I just went over to like a friend's house and I just like left an Eggmare on their fridge or like somewhere random in their house where I can stick it and just didn't tell them. Um, I think that would be kind of funny. But I would also have to leave my home and I would also have to make friends. So maybe not so doable for me. um, yeah. Does the store not have magnets? It does. Yeah. Oh, my stomach's growling. What the fuck? I just ate. Oh, I'm about to flip my shit. This fucking OBS update. Like I see the vision. I see what they're trying to do by putting the monitoring button next like the monitoring option used to be kind of like hidden in the advanced audio settings on OBS and they've now put it in like the main interface. I see the vision. I respect it. Don't fucking put it next to the mute button. What the hell? Like so annoying. Because I keep accidentally pressing it. I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot, but like uh, uh I get a little cranky when I'm tired. More cranky than usual. If you couldn't tell. um oh, what are we talking about? Now streamlining buying Eggmares for efficient ship posting. Yes, the very efficient method of ship posting. Can you please visit or how it's called could be fun. I don't know what that is. Is that a website? Let me Google it. Um, I don't know what that is. I typed it into Google and it didn't really give very helpful results. Don't need the URL, just Google. I'm so confused. Is it .com? Like .com? No. I don't understand for how I'm playing just a meme website. It says star 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 on my end. Maybe it's filtered or something? I don't understand. Does it show up? No. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, as downloading more RAM is not possible. Yeah, I wish I could download more RAM. I'm really scared. I've been thinking about getting like the whole like upgrading my PC thing. And I was like looking into that again yesterday because I was just bored and I wanted something to do. Um, but I stopped myself because I was too scared to start looking into like how much things actually cost now because I was already stressed about how much it was going to cost before. And now that people are saying prices are going up, I'm even more scared to check how much money I would need for an upgrade. Downloadmoreram.com. Oh my goodness. Wait, is that actually is that an actual website? Hang on. Uh, oh, what was I doing? All right. I just got completely distracted. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not the right size, but okay. Download more RAM, please. Please, I need more RAM. Although honestly, my RAM isn't the problem. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. I have 1 terabyte SSD. I have an i7 CPU. It's my GPU. It's really just my GPU. Everything else is fantastic. My cooling could be a little better. Not a whole lot I can do about that. At this point. It's really just my GPU being integrated graphics, but everything else, that's the frustrating part, I think, is that like everything except for the GPU is actually pretty impressive for a mini PC. And for the price that I got it at, like it's great. But the GPU is shit. um so you're telling oh god. Am I about to get hacked? Is this actually a meme website or am I about to get hacked? If I get hacked, it's your fault. No, I'm scared. Is it gonna actually download something? You're joking. No, I can't. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. Nope, it's not happening. I will take responsibility. I can't. I don't have. Okay. If I like have my new PC and then I have like my old mini PC as well as this mini PC, if I have all three, I don't mind using one of my old like mini PCs as like um just like do whatever the fuck with it, you know? Um we can promise you won't get hacked. But what if I do? It's saved. It's gonna download 15 terabyte file called oh my god. No. No, I'm so paranoid. Um yeah, cuz like honestly, I've gotten burned before and I've almost gotten burned before. I almost got burned recently. There was a game I was looking into to play on stream, and I'm really glad that I decided to test it out not only because I found out that my computer can't run it, but one of the first things it does is literally dox my name. Like, it takes my name from my PC and just, like, it's technically not my name. It's technically not. Because I changed the name on my PC to just Ivy, like I and V. But it ended up being one of those games that like takes your name and like puts it into the game. I'm super paranoid now. Because it's like I didn't know. Like I really wish it would be nice if like in the Steam store maybe there was like a streamer friendly rating. Like maybe like a little badge or a little icon that can go next to like each game, like the name of each game, just to say like this is certified, like you can stream this, you don't have to worry about being doxxed. Because there was another game I played where they like hid essentially. I don't think they did it maliciously. But I think it was like an accidental thing on their part that maybe they just didn't think about. But there was a part in the game where when you click on something, there's no indication, there's no visual indication that it would open a link. But it did. And it opened my browser and it yeah. Um Luckily that footage is the time. But I was not pleased. So I'm just um one sec, I got a call. Ouchie. Um oh I should yeah. Okay. Uh well uh one shot. Oh, I forget the name of the game. Have you considered using a VM? So I was actually gonna bring that up. I want to look into that eventually, but it's more like if I ever have time. Like it's not really at the top of my priority list, but it's something that I'm just interested in as like a hobby thing. I am interested in learning about VM, so I'll probably look into it at some point. I want Ivy cough ASMR. Why? Why? Why would you want to do that to yourself? And please love yourself. But, um, oh, there's no. Where's the background music? What the fuck? What do you mean it's not here? Why? There you go. And this can be turned off. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm trying hard not to like be a super mega bitch while I'm tired. It's just that I'm a super mega bitch. And I'm tired. A cough compilation. It's just muted clips because I try to mute. Sometimes it doesn't work out. And then I get embarrassed. um, yeah. I feel like my voice is kind of getting stronger, maybe. Um, but yeah. Um, okay, so there were a few other things that I wanted to chat about. Oh, there was only one more thing I wanted to chat about. Is the cooking video. The cooking stream. Cooking stream this week. So when I saw whatchamacallit, the VOD from the last cooking video when we were trying out the new mic, it was cutting out a lot and it sounded like shit. Um, and so I got I can't really afford it, but it was decently cheap. I'm gonna try out getting like a lav extension, not lav extension, a USB extender, like the same one that I'm using for my webcam currently. But I think it's USB 2.0. Because it doesn't like USB 3 doesn't really make much of a difference, I don't think. Maybe I did get a 3. I can't remember. Anyways, I got a USB extender. Specifically the active ones or the ones that like transport power. Um just to make sure that like it works fine. Um I'm going to try and hook up the receiver to that, and hopefully like my mic won't cut out as much or sound as awful during that stream. Yeah, non-pizza. So it's a super easy recipe. It's like stupidly easy. It'll probably end up being a pretty short stream. But I wanted to show you guys because I swear by it. It's so easy to throw together and like way cheaper than buying pizza, even though I buy pizza anyway because I'm lazy. But yeah, no, non-pizza is great. Um, I I just happened to stumble or just like try it out once, and I realized that like naan makes for a really good like flatbread pizza crust, which is I never would have thought, but it does. So I'm excited to show you guys. We if I ever do cooking stream, it's gonna be like 5 hours because it takes so long. Yeah, that's fine. Um, Like for me, it really just depends on what we're making and how distracted I get that day. Non pizza. Oh, it's great. It's so much easier than just like making pizza at home. Because like making the dough is kind of a pain in the ass. So you just get to skip all that. The dough's already made, it's already shaped, it's ready to go. You just throw the sauce on, the cheese, whatever toppings you want, pop it in the oven, bada bing, bada boom. It's great. Um, maybe Maybe I'll show you guys how to make garlic sauce as well. That's pretty easy as well. I like to dip my pizza in garlic sauce. It's super yummy. What's going on with my eye? But yeah, I make garlic sauce at home. Very tasty. Um, I don't know why I'm still in this scene. Anywho, but yeah, lots of things in the works right now. Um, I mean, probably not gonna see a whole. I'm debating because like when I'm just kind of like chilling and vibing, I find myself just kind of like working on my model or like little upgrades for my model. Um, and I'm debating between like doing updates on my model, like smaller updates, or just waiting and doing larger ones, like all at once. I think I want to go with smaller updates over time. Um, so I don't know. You guys might see some new stuff with my model soon. Um, Maybe potentially. Um, Other than that, I don't know. Same thing as last week, where like I want to get back into music. Um, but yeah, I'm still having like security and privacy issues. It's making it a little bit frustrating because I don't know. I don't know how to word it. Like Yeah, I can't really talk about it, unfortunately, because that kind of just makes the issue worse. But it's part of the reason why I haven't been working too much on things because it's very difficult to work on new things when you're not sure who is going to see those new things before they're supposed to. I know that was really vague, but this is just not really much I can say, unfortunately. Um, oh yeah, good night. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. I'm actually wrapping up right now, so um, I'm gonna go take a nap. This coffee did not wake me up at all. In fact, I think it made me more tired because ADHD. Seems like there's still some Ivy haters left. Yeah, haters? I don't know. I would say more like fans that maybe are getting a little more passionate than they should, or than what is appropriate. Anyway, I gotta wrap things up because I'm very tired and I'm just gonna end up saying shit I shouldn't. Um, the hunts to be bi-weekly. It's okay, guys. Like the more we talk about it, the worse it gets. So really, the best thing to do is to just pretend like it doesn't exist. Um, yeah, because um, I've got a handle. Don't worry about me. I've dealt with worse. I've been through worse. I've dealt with worse. So, all right. Have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna wrap things up too and go lie down for a bit. But thank you guys so much for joining. It was nice to see you guys again. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.